Hi and welcome back to Rad Riders. Today I want to talk about luggage, not actually luggage that we put on the bike, but how we actually secure them. Now, over the years, I've done a lot of motor camping and travelling, and I've always used the good old-fashioned bungees. The downside to these bungees is that they do fray. The hooks sometimes bend if you've got too much luggage on there, and you've got to stretch them around your bike and find hooking points for them to work. If they give way, they could be very nasty. That could take your eye out. Then I changed that and I went for these double D rings. Now this is a webbing with a double D, and basically you tie your luggage, thread them through your racks, place it through the double D and tighten up. And these have been excellent. They've been very, very good. Massive improvements over these. The downside to these, well, you've got to thread them all the way around the bike to find secure points. And again, when you're opening them, they're a bit fidgety. And when they're tight, there's no giving them. I was at the ABR recently, and one of my friends, Dave, he had the ROK Straps, and I said, how are you finding the ROK Straps? He said, well, they're absolutely fantastic because you've got two mounting points to your frame, then you clip them together and it's got elastic to take the load, and then you can tighten them as much as you like. So instead of needing 4 or 5 of these straps or 6 bungees, you only need 2 of these. So I've done some research into them and I've ordered a set. They arrived today. I went for the 42-inch ROK Straps. They came in a pair. They're normally £22. There was a deal on eBay and I got them for £19 pence. So let's get them on the bike and see how they look and fit. Catch you in a bit. If I'm normally going away camping, if I'm light camping, I just strap a tent to the back. Probably put a couple of panniers on for my sleeping bag, etc. If I don't want that weight, I'm just going away for a couple of days, I don't bother with the panniers. I just simply have my Oxford Aqua 50. All the equipment goes into there, and then I just secure this to the bike. It also gives a nice little backrest as well on the long journeys. The traditional way I used to connect this was basically running bungee straps. Different bungee straps certain ways, and then if I wanted the water on the top, I'd have to run another bungee strap over there. The thing is with these is they pull off, they break, and they can be dangerous. Plus over time they do get fatigued and the elastic goes and they do break, so you've always got to carry loads of those. When I'm getting these out of my kit, they're always tangled up as well, and I'm constantly pulling and fighting with them. The cheap alternative, they do work, but they take a lot of planning and preparation to get your kit to stay safe. When I got the Oxford roll bag, it came with these. These are a double D ring, like what you fasten your helmet. But again, you've got to find and route these all the way through and twist and turn, and they're never quite long enough. They never stretch quite long enough. But I find that I'm using 4 at least of these, probably 6 of these, then having to use a couple of bungees as well. So I've invested in the ROK strap, and I'm going to test these out. It's a pretty simple design, but where the others fall down, these have been improved on. Now I went for the larger because if they're longer, you can always tuck in the excess. Whereas if you go for the shorter, then you're going to struggle to get the larger items secure to your bike. They're elasticated on this section. You have a tie down on either sides, and then quick release, and then pull tight. Let's get them on the bike and see how they hold up. So my first part, I'm just going to simply pull through. And then the second part, I'll do exactly the same and pull through. That's now giving me 2 grounding points. They're slim enough that they will fit through the existing D-hooks on the kit bag. So I've done the first grounding point here, through the D-ring, through this section, through the second D-ring, clip to the bottom, and then fasten together. Same on the other side. I've grounded that one to that section. So same with this one. I've grounded this section here through the D-ring, clipped it together through the second D-ring, third D-ring, and then secured. Now it's just to pull tight. Simple solution, just 2 straps needed. And that's very secure, that is going nowhere. If I want to make that tighter, I can make it even tighter. But that is the securest that I've had that luggage on that bike. In conclusion, why have I never used them before? Because I thought this was the answer. The bungee strap. They're cheap, you can get 2 for £1 in Poundland. I've plenty of those. They'll do the job. They do the job. They don't last very, very long. They can be quite dangerous and they're quite heavy. Second option is which I've used, which is use the double D-rings, which work very, very well, but then you've got to spend your time threading them through, trying to find good anchor points. They're good, they're secure, but you need lots of them and they're time consuming. The third option is the option that I've chose. Get yourself a set of these. 2 of these for under 20 quid. You cannot be without them. They fold down, they don't get tangled up, they're not dangerous. They're flexible in the fact that they're elasticated. A piece of kit any motor camper shouldn't be without. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. If I hadn't saw my mate using these, I wouldn't be using these now because I thought I had the solution. But by watching people and listening to people and finding out what they do, what they use, gets my kit better, safer, securer and easier. If you like what you see, please give us a big thumbs up. If you've got any comments, what you're using, have you got a better alternative than this? Does it work for you? Please drop them below. I answer all my comments. Thanks again for watching. My name's Mick. You've been watching Rad Riders. I will catch you on the next one.